Hey lovelies, and welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Darlene Lustrana. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos and also educate you guys are the real MVP. Alright lovelies, let's dive in into today's video. So lovelies, I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok where TikTok is actually reacting to the Taraji and Lee situation at the Bet Award, and I was able to put up some of the stitches. A lot of people were like, why would he drop the rose on the floor? I'm just gonna roll the clip as well as some of the stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. Alright lovelies, let's dive into it.
Last night was the BT Awards, and right now, it's something on my mind. Let's talk about it. First and foremost, I want to start by saying, I am not upset at Taraji P. Henson by any stretch of the imagination. And not only that, in my opinion, she smoked it last night. I don't think for 1 second Taraji had any ill will or any ill intentions behind the situation. The situation happened the way it did. It is what it is. I made a video last night where I had the rose that was given to me in my hand, and I let it fall on the floor. The reason I did this had nothing to do with Taraji P. Henson. The reason I dropped it on the floor is that I wholeheartedly believe that wasn't my rose. That wasn't my rose. That wasn't my moment. It was given to me, but it wasn't mine. And I always say, I don't want nothing that ain't mine. I want what's meant for me, nothing less, nothing more. The entire segment on the production side felt extremely rushed. Not only did it feel rushed, it did not feel intentional. It did not feel purposeful. I'm forever thankful for every room that I'm in. I was more than thankful and more than grateful to just sit there and enjoy the show. Me and my wife, we looked amazing. We felt amazing. We was enjoying the show. I've always spoke about my social anxiety. And for me, just to get out and be in that moment was more than enough for me. So to take me and my wife out of our seats, put us in different seats, give Taraji no direction to who we are or what we do, felt extremely unprepared and unprofessional to me. I'm personally a fan of Taraji. I've been for years and I always will be. I love to see her get the recognition that she deserved in that moment and had a platform and a stage that she's always deserved. For this situation to take away from her moment and our moment was unfair to both of us. And another example of this is a picture of my wife has been going around, and it was a small part caught from an entire moment to make it seem like she had an attitude with Taraji. My wife and myself understand the flirting that Taraji was doing was fully improv and fully joke. It was a hard situation for all of us to be in. We fully understand she made it up on the fly. I was there to just enjoy the show. I was invited. No situations and in life in general. I never longed for the spotlight. If I wanted the spotlight, I would have accepted a quarter of the opportunities that's been presented to us. But none of those opportunities were for me or my family. If you understand that, you understand it. If you don't, I'm okay with that. I'm always gonna be myself. I've always been myself. Nothing about this journey, about this ride, about where we at or where we gonna be is gonna change me. Never have and never will. Never once was I upset that Taraji didn't know who I was. Everything that's for me will be for me. Everything that's for my family will be for my family. Everything that's for you will be for you. When it's supposed to be, how it's supposed to be, with no confusion. I said that last night and that was still misconstrued, and I stand on it 1,000%. Whatever room I'm supposed to be in, whoever's supposed to know me, whenever they're supposed to know me, it will happen how it's supposed to happen. Last night, while I appreciate the opportunity, it wasn't my moment, and that's okay. I'm cool with that. And for every single person that's been on the journey with me and that's still on the journey with me, I'm forever grateful. I appreciate y'all. I can't say it enough. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe. We all humans. We all make mistakes. It is what it is. I just wish they would have set both of us up for most success in that situation. That's it. God bless you.
So a lot of people are saying Keith Lee being dramatic because he threw down the flower he received at the BT Awards. He mentioned that it wasn't because of Taraji, you feel me? It wasn't her fault that last minute he had to switch seats and she wasn't informed about the switch or whatever like that. A lot of people still calling him dramatic and that he was in his chest, but I completely understand. I ain't gonna lie. Like, when motherfuckers give you flowers, like, it's supposed to be because they see your success. They see it in you. You feel me? They see where you headed. They know where you headed. They are aware. So for him to receive a flower, it just didn't sit well with him. You know, it just wasn't his time, he felt like. And I completely get that, you feel me? I would have been in my chest too, shit. I'm Keith Lee, you feel me, going viral for whatever I do, and I get called the wrong person, unintentionally. But that just wasn't my moment. Like, I will accept flowers when it feels like it's my moment.
I just got one question. If Taraji didn't know that Jordan Howlett wasn't Keith Lee, then how was she supposed to know that Keith Lee is married and that was his wife sitting next to him? But she did know about his whole, 10 out of 10 9.5 out of 10 things. So it's like she's familiar with Keith Lee. So I don't understand what the confusion was about, now that I think about it. See, this is why they just need to go ahead and get rid of the whole host for tonight's award. No, we don't need any more hosts because there's too much cringe going on. Like, I love Taraji. This is not specific to her. This is anytime I watch an award show, it's always like, I can't. I remember one year there was no host. I think it was during the first writer's strike, and I didn't even notice halfway through. Oh, there's no host. Okay. It was completely fine. I think we should just get back to that.
To me, the Keith Lee situation, one, she knew it was a script and that's what they told her to do. Or she came out there and really fucked up and didn't know who Keith Lee was, so she kind of had to improvise on the joke. So she didn't come off as disrespectful, because you would think that these celebrities know all these other up and coming celebrities, but they don't. So I don't really think she was wrong, but we'll see.
Well, we got an update from Taraji P Henson herself. Strap in, bitches. And I quote, "Life really is too short for this behavior. He wasn't in his seat. They give celebrities assigned seats. I rehearsed all damn day to go hit my mark, and that young man wasn't in his seat, so he missed his moment. His ego is hurt. His ego is hurt. His ego is hurt." I felt like I should emphasize that part. "He will be fine. I cleaned it up at the end of the show. No loss, no love lost." Wait, so you telling me not only did Taraji apologize on live TV, she talked to y'all after? She talked to everybody after this shit? Hey, I don't know. I don't know, and I'm not gonna make any remarks. I'm just reading y'all what she wrote. Y'all come up with your own fucking conclusion. I just report the shit. And for everybody that got a problem with me reporting this shit, get the fuck off my page. If you don't read the fucking caption, it says, "I spill tea. I tell stories, plus collabs." If you don't like that shit, move the fuck on. Cause it's not changing, boo-boo. What in, bitches?
Like I said in the last video, I said he wasn't in his seat because once again, he was not listening. The person that she was talking to in the skit, the video, because I didn't see it, she thought it was him, and then come to find out it was not him. And then after, when they had the commercial, that's when she realized, because it was another part that they cut that you didn't see, and then that's when she realized. But he was looking at her sideways, like looking at her like, why you didn't acknowledge it? Once again, you're feeding into his ego, because he's starting to get narcissistic now. Because this social media and the influences is getting into his head, and especially to his wife too, because she felt offended because he was offended. Okay, whatever. The same way you defend your wife, we're going to defend Tajay, because we know she's not like that. Because Tajay is all about black. I never seen her sell out to anybody against the grain of black. Okay? She's all about black women, black men. She would never do something like that. And then for you to keep on making that comments, I'm glad that her media people came, and she came and checked you, because she said it on the Shade Room. She said it on her Instagram. I don't know if she said it on live. She said you was at the wrong seat. Okay? Because it's a seating arrangement. She said we did rehearse this. Okay? Meaning that they rehearsed this. This is not something that's just new. They had a seating arrangement, so he wanted to sit at the end, okay? Instead of him sitting in the area he was supposed to be at. I told you so.
So if I was Keith Lee, this is what I would have done instead of a follow-up video addressing the drop rose and the Taraji P Henson situation at the BET Awards. What's up, beautiful people? It's Hershey Sunday, and I'm back with the scoop. Now, I am not a PR person, but I do perceive situations from all angles. And to me, okay, this would have been the perfect opportunity to double down on Keith Lee's brand. What I would have done is call up Taraji's people. Let's set up a little lunch, okay, a little piece of dinner, and we could have all been in the car, he, Ronnie, and Taraji, like this, and we would have made light of the situation. Taraji mistaken me for another man with locks at the BET Awards. She apologized. I apologized. Now we about to eat some food. It would have been a funny haha moment. Y'all could have discussed the situation briefly, okay? She could have given, it was da 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 da, and he could have, I didn't mean da 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 da. Black folks got to stick together. How's your food? What would you rate it? What new project do you have coming out? Oh, I didn't know you used to be a fighter. It would have been a casual exchange of each person's accolades. Everybody is making light of the situation. We're joking, we're talking, we're eating, we're having fun as black folk do. And baby, it would have been water under the bridge. Because it really wasn't a big deal. It literally snowballed into something bigger, and it didn't need to be. If I was on Keith Lee's PR team, that's what I would have suggested. And then we could have made this, how your cousin said something and you said something and it wasn't really taken that way, but the other cousins perceiving it. It could have been something as simple as that. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments, though. Don't forget to like, share, follow, and comment for more content. And as always, I'm Hershey Sunday, and I'm back with the scoop. Peace.
See, I understand Keith Lee's metaphorical, poetic ass dropping of the rose on the floor. I too can be really dramatic and look for symbolism everywhere in my life. That's why I would drop the rose on the floor and be like, what's for me is for me. But that is just for me and maybe some really close friends and family. I'm not going to show that to the world because I know my symbolism would make me look dramatic and crazy in the real world. I just kind of feel like that was an inside thought. And as evidenced by the fact that he deleted it, he agrees. That was an inside thought. Most of y'all ain't gonna understand my symbolism. See, my thoughts are if Taraji P. Henson said my name at the BET Awards, even if she didn't say it to me, she still said my name. And then her getting it wrong directed even more attention to me. And now everybody's talking about the fact that Taraji P. Henson didn't know who I was. I feel like that's a moment where everybody is truly getting to know who you are, because there are people that are watching BET that did not know who Keith Lee was, who were like, yeah, who is he? I don't know who he is either. And now they're looking you up, which would not have happened if it was just a throwaway moment like they were planning to do. BET, shame on yourself, but also good looking out for Keith Lee. Now, if I was Jordan, I would feel some kind of way, because it's like, why you put me in the front row? Was you not going to make a joke about me? And Taraji, she didn't say my name. She was talking to me, but she still maybe don't know it. Jordan should be throwing a rose.
Like, seriously, lovelies, the Teraji and the Keith Lee situation got a whole of internet talking. So apparently Teraji was doing her thing, and I think she never, saw Keith Lee sitting by the edge, and she passed Keith Lee talking to the brother and handing him over the rose flower. But one thing I realized is that when she found out that this is actually not Keith Lee, she was like, oh my god, that she's so sorry, and decided to hand over the rose flower to Keith Lee. But why internet and TikTok is just trends that is reacting to it is the fact that Keith Lee threw the flower on the floor. Like, he was like, that is not my moment. But Taraji, on the other hand, she was like, okay, I am so sorry. You are not meant to sit in that seat. You are meant to sit in a place that is meant for, celebrities and, influencers and all of that. But she found out that he was not, actually sitting on the chair that he was supposed to. So I don't think that should be her fault. But a lot of people was like, okay, why wouldn't she recognize who Keith Lee was? And the wife, on the other hand, she was like, I think she's so upset with the whole situation of, okay, why wouldn't you recognize who Keith Lee was? Like, this situation is that a lot of people are siding with, Keith Lee. Why so many of it are siding with, Taraji, and some are even calling Keith Lee narcissist. Like, you have to recognize that I'm here. Anyways, when I saw the video, I really understood, from the point of view of Taraji, like, when you're on stage doing your thing, the presenting thing and all of that. And she even talked about how she have properly rehearsed, in rehearsal, they have to tell you, okay, these plays are meant for celebrities, these other plays are meant for, non-celebrities and all of that. And the issue on deck is that I think Keith Lee was actually sitting down where his brother was, and one thing led to the other. He then changed his seat. So that was what actually, made Taraji to be so confused, and she was, what with the light and everything. So she was thinking that Kitty's brother was actually Kitty, and she made the mistake and corrected it immediately. If you hear, because I wasn't able to put the voice and all of that, she was like, you are fine as well, like you are so fine, so you also deserve the flower. But the fact that Kitley threw the flower on the floor is just something that he was not supposed to do. That, like, okay, it's a simple mistake that she actually corrected, and she was like, okay, I am sorry. And another thing is that she also took to her Instagram account to, like, okay, he missed his own time, his own wherever, that she's so sorry that they actually fixed everything after this situation. Like, this is not even something that can lead to any sort of beefing or whatsoever. And guys, you have heard, Kitty was like, okay, I don't see this to be something that could lead to any kind of beefing. He's so cool, and they are cool together. That's just the thing. So I don't know. I don't know what you guys think about this situation. Do you think that Kitty is overreacting? Do you think that Kitty was supposed to throw the flower on the floor, because he was like, the flower was not meant for him, like that was not his time? So because of that, I don't feel like he was supposed to throw it on the floor, even if it's not his time. But it's as if it's disrespectful or something. But anyways, what do I know? That was why I brought it up here, so that we all can actually delegate. If you feel that he overreacted, you can just leave it in the comment section. And if you, in the other hand, think that Taraji was like, why would she recognize Kitty? Like, everyone know how he looks like. So I don't know. Just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section. Are you Team Kitty or Team Taraji? Leave it in the comment section. And if you feel so, just give us the reasons. Anyways, thank you so much for all the love and support. Thank you for watching. Leave a thought in the comment section. And I'll see you lovelies when I upload the next Watch one. up to this extent. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, share this video, leave a thought in the comment section, and I will see you lovelies when I upload